doing some chalking. So I am getting ever so close to finishing up my gallery wall. And I have a design. Well, I have two designs. One that's going to be really fast and simple, and one that might take a little bit more time. Although the first part is going to be easy peasy, because all I did was lay down my design, and now just putting chalk right across, scraping it back in, and that's it. I'll pull back the design and I'll have this. So this kind of shows you how simple this can be. And then I'll show you how you can make things even a little more fun. So just gently pull this back. And look at that. That is a great font. Great, great font. All right, I need to dry this because I don't want to smear it. Looks like it's smeared up. I can fix that. So whenever you have a little bit of a smear, you can take a wet paintbrush and dab that right off the board. So it's very easy to fix little issues that you come across. All right, you never know I smeared it. Okay, so now I have this other design that's a repeating pattern, and I want to just put leaves all around this, just going straight up and down, and get it. Well, I don't know what I want to do here. I say that's what I want to do. I was thinking, here's what I was thinking. And this is what's fun. You can design as you go. Actually, I have it right there. And I'm not going to do this one because that's where word is. And I'll end up finishing that one. Let's just play. Sometimes you just need to play. And I've had a little bit of a stressful day. And so I think playing is on the agenda. Now I'm just getting out all sorts of yummy fall colors. I have no real game plan other than I'm going to mix and ombre. So that's why I'm getting so many colors out, because there's all these leaf patterns and I just want to play with the leaves. So we're just going to start and the decision, you know what, instead of doing ombre, I think I'm just going to do different colors since there's going to be so many. All right, so I have a squeegee for every color. That way I don't have to wipe it off in between, which is kind of nice. And I'm just going to scrape across. And what is kind of fun about this too is, you know, each leaf is a little bit different pattern. All right, let's do this one in red. Are the leaves starting to change where you're at? They are just barely here, like on the little bitty trees. You're starting to see some changes, but not a ton yet. I'm really anxious for it. I saw a picture of someplace in Utah that was like amazingly gorgeous. So their leaves have certainly changed there. I mean, it was just incredible. All right, so we're just kind of moving along. I'm just, you know, as I go, I'm just picking different colors, even a light brown. And we'll do kind of a repeating. I don't have my comments up here. Let me grab that window. Hello, ladies. All right, so I'm just working my way over. I'm going to leave this one blank for now and go back to it. And I don't think I've done this color yet. And then I'm kind of feeling like I need to pull up. A few of these pastes are our older pastes that dry quicker. And I don't want any to dry in the screen. So I'm actually going to pull this backwards off. And then I can just let it go back. And I just need to make sure where I'm going to chalk next is pressed down good. Let's see, what haven't I done? I haven't done this bright orange. And then we'll end up doing some repeating. Oops, almost put it in the wrong jar there. Let's go, let's put this one up here, yellow. And this is going to go right up against the board, so it's like they're going off of the edge. I did this on a door tag with watercolor effect, and it was really pretty with this pattern. So it's kind of fun to do something quite different. Patterns are hard for me. I don't know why. Deciding what color to do next. Remember, from Megan, our special needs starter, we used to work on doing patterns a lot for visual perception skills. Sometimes these kind of things are harder than you think, or at least they are for me. Deciding what should go where. Okay. I thought I brought my rag over. I must have left it in my sink. I got my hand in chalk. All right, let's see that guy. Let's do that one brown. You're going to see in just a minute, I've only got one more to do after this, and then we're going to pull up, and we'll see what we've got. You'll kind of get a feel for what this project is going to look like. Let's do this guy down here, red, that's going off. Oh, and I guess I have a little spot there. Choices. I'm gonna just do that one green. There's just an itty bit of it that shows. Okay, now we can pull this off. Oh, look how fun that looks. Now I'm going to have to redo this one. I don't know if you can see it, but I pulled some of it up. But this is going to be fun. Let me grab my wash rags real quick. I do need them. Because I feel like I need to wash the, transfer. So I'm going to lay this down on my mat, or on my, these are already wet, these microfiber towels, and then I'm going to spray this with water. I could just take it and run it under my sink, but we're going to clean it here on the table so I don't have to walk away from you guys. So I'm just literally wiping it down, getting that chalk paste off. It's going to be fun because there's probably going to be a print on the towel. It's always a crack up to me. Okay, and then we'll flip the other side. Get the chalk paste off. And I also have a Clorox wipe here that I can take across it to get it extra clean. You never want to use baby wipes, but you can use Clorox wipes. And still got just a little more. This orange wanted to, that's one of my older pastes. So it kind of wanted to stick in there. Let me get a little more water on that. Isn't that fun though? Isn't that a pretty pattern? I think this is going to turn out cute. Sorry, it's taken me a hot minute to clean this. All right, now I'm going to get my fuzzing cloth over here so we can dry this. So I'm putting it in my fuzzing cloth and just sandwiching it there, getting all of the moisture off. And this is where the heat tool, the drying tool comes in handy better than the hair dryer. Sometimes the hair dryer just wants to blow your transfer everywhere, and this won't melt because this is not an embossing tool with super high heat. It's just our drawing tool. And these are all stained, and that's not a big deal. I didn't get them completely clean, but it's clean in the screen, and that's what matters. Now I'm going to pull this back, and I'm actually going to use my, what am I going to do with that? Am I going to just start? Those lines are so little, I think it'll be easier just to put a new leaf in there instead of matching up. Again, this is kind of a good showing that you might mess up. Something might go wrong, but you don't have to start from zero. You can get in there and just take out the part that's a problem and go from there. So I've washed all that, and then we'll make sure it's dry. Okay, I need to turn this around because I'm doing it upside down for you, just so I can kind of see design-wise what I've got going on here. If I even want like that leaf that close. I might want some in between the lettering. I'm kind of not liking this one leaf right here. It feels like it's close, so close to the word that the word's not going to be as viewable, if that makes sense. So this leaf was perfectly fine, but the design of it, of placement of it, I wasn't liking. So that's why I'm wiping that off. Sometimes I hesitate to show you designs like this that have a lot going on, because you can do other designs that are so quick and so simple. All right. So let's put, okay, it was, dun dun dun, I'm upside down. Trying to figure out which leaf it was. It was this one. So I'm going to match it up with the other. I'm going to peek through, and I'm just matching this orange one perfectly up. So then I know I've got this one right where I want it. And we'll go back and we'll put that one on. Scrape that thin and pull up that design. And once again, I'm going to wash this real quick. It'll be easier to do because I'm doing it really quickly after. And then I'll dry it and move to the other side. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so kind of thinking about placement here. If I do these right about there, that looks pretty good to me. I am wishing that I'd taken everything up higher, so I don't know if I'll put a little bit of a leaf right in there or not. I'm not sure. Okay, let's get to chalking here. So I'm just going to start with some different colors. And kind of using this as a guideline of what I want matching over. Okay, let's do, I'm going to do this one up here, red. By choosing different colors, you could get such a different design though. You could use this design and move them all around the board. Just so many possibilities. For sure, for sure. Okay. And how about this guy, yellow? Got that green almost up there. Okay, let's do this. Oops, wrong squeegee. Way more than I need. And then, boy, that one barely touches. I don't think I'm going to do that one on the edge. It's got like maybe 1/8 of an inch on the edge here, but this one's got a lot. So let's do this color, papaya. Okay. And then this one, let's do the lime, the light green. And then we'll pull back and see what we have and evaluate what we're going to do from this point. Very fun. Okay, definitely need one here, right? That's a big old empty spot. I'm going to try and get away with not, I'm going to put, I'm just going to kind of guesstimate. Let's see if I can just put one down here real fast. Oh, well, shoot. I messed that one up. I had orange on the underneath. I think I'll take care of that with my brush and scraper instead of redoing the whole thing. Get my brush clean. It's like you're pulling the chalk paste up when you use a wet brush and are going in, or you can wait until it dries and scrape it, which is probably what I typically do, but I don't want it to have this big blob for you to see right now. So I'm trying to get it up while it's still wet. Those are the things you run into though. You have to, make sure your transfer is clean on the underneath side. And that leaf didn't go down that great because it was not clean. All right. I am a perfectionist, so I'm going to fix that like you never saw it happen eventually. But I'm just going to get it pretty good at this point. So I'm thinking maybe a leaf there, maybe the bottoms of one up here. Let's see what I could get away with. Okay, let me get the orange off the back side of this so I don't have that exact same thing happen. See, I've got orange everywhere. Thank you. I feel like I'm a hot mess express tonight. Do any of you have insomnia problems? I was up till 3 in the morning last night. Not even kidding. Now, the only thing is these go in a straight line across. Gosh, got any suggestions? Okay, this is just making me crazy. I might put this aside, work on it some more. And the green doesn't show up very good on camera at all. This dark green. Like you can hardly see this design, but I see it just fine. So I'm going to set that aside to work on it a little bit more later. But I've got one more project, and this one's going to be easy peasy. Easy peasy. And it's going to demonstrate how you can ombre and make some really beautiful leaves. So I'm going to put a little bit of a light green and a little bit of a dark green. And then we're going to put a little bit of red. And we're going to make a beautiful leaf. Now next what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to just move it around and blend. And it's going to look like a hot mess before I pull the transfer back. But then once I pull it back, you're going to see something beautiful. I need just a little more chalk over here. Okay, that looks pretty messy and nothing amazing, right? Look at this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So pretty. Look at that. I love it. Okay, and then I'm thinking, what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to do the green there, and then fall and air in the papaya, and maybe, okay, here, I'm just going to start with what I know. I know I'm going to do fall, the word fall, and I'm going to do air and this really cool papaya color that it's not a bright orange, it's kind of a, but it's not peach either. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad I'm not the, well, I'm not glad I'm not the only one. I hate for anyone to suffer from insomnia. It is no fun. Let's do the center wording in this eucalyptus color, and then we'll do this part and the, this is an old color called emerald. It's our old formula even, but it's still working okay, so as long as it does. All right, here we go. Fall is in the air. Ooh, I like it. Isn't that pretty? I think that looks really nice. Try it. So as you can see, I have a lot of chalk out. I'm going to have to clean up. It's always good to stir your chalk paste. We have these little stir sticks, and it's a really good idea, even with the new formula, to give it a stir. And if it needs it, which the new formula really rarely does, and that's all we make anymore is the new. But like, this is an old formula one, and it's getting just a little dry. Not too bad. But if I needed to, if I felt like it was a little dry, I could simply just put a spray of water in, stir it up, and then put the lid on. So there we go. And then I'll wash all my transfers, and they'll be good to use over and over again. So I really like this one. I like this one, but I'm going to keep working on it a little bit. So stay tuned for the pictures, and I appreciate you watching.